For the very latest news from Thailand, this is the Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. If you could like and subscribe, well, that would be amazing. Thank you so much.
Water levels in Hat Yai continue to fall as conditions gradually improve. Authorities are speeding up drainage in an effort to minimize further disruption. Officials now estimate the total death toll at somewhere between 90 and 100, though they emphasize that around 70% were directly linked to flooding, with the remainder attributed to other causes. If the rain holds off, streets could be cleared within days. But restoring electricity and telephone services is expected to take weeks. Despite significant aid from the public, the state and the military, basic supplies remain scarce for many flood-affected residents. There have even been reports of scuffles at food distribution points as frustration grows. Air quality in Bangkok has deteriorated sharply, with forecasts predicting a further rise in smog levels through to the middle of next week. This comes despite little evidence of widespread crop burning, which typically drives seasonal haze. Authorities warn that this year's smog season will arrive early, with advisories already issued for vulnerable groups. Similar warnings have gone out across the north and east, where conditions traditionally become critical by January. Officials are urging the public to avoid open burning and to use public transport where possible, reducing emissions and easing congestion. In Bangkok, a Pakistani motorcyclist has been detained after fatally striking an elderly Thai woman at a zebra crossing in Rat Burana. 80-year-old Amnuai later died in hospital. The rider, 21-year-old Vichan, claimed he was unable to stop due to a crowd of pedestrians, but witnesses insist he was travelling at speed and made no attempt to brake. One eyewitness said the impact threw the victim more than 20 metres. Others reported that all traffic had stopped for her, except the motorcycle. The rider allegedly tried to flee, but was held by bystanders. On the international front, the Miss Universe organisation faces yet another scandal. Just as the Thai-run group believed it had weathered allegations of contest rigging, its Mexican co-owner has been charged in his home country with drug trafficking, arms smuggling and illegal oil trading, one of the most serious controversies in the pageant's history. Mexican prosecutors say an arrest warrant was issued on the 16th of November for Raul Rocha, referred to legally as Raul R., following a year-long investigation into links with organized crime. Authorities claim to have uncovered evidence of a multi-million peso transfer allegedly funding criminal activity, with additional links to politicians and officials. Meanwhile, in flood-hit Hat Yai, an unfortunate Malaysian man has found his private life unexpectedly exposed. With his family unable to reach him during the storm, friends attempted to track him down, only to discover he'd been stranded in a hotel with his mistress, whom he had introduced locally as his wife. The man, who recently welcomed his fourth child with his actual wife, is said to be deeply embarrassed. His wife had believed he was on a work trip to Kuala Lumpur. Back in Pattaya, there's welcome news for local youngsters. The Deputy Mayor has launched the Pattaya Youth Swimming Activity Project, a free program running from now until the 27th of February next year at Pattaya City School 11. The initiative aims to boost children's sporting skills and, crucially, water safety, an area often overlooked in the school curriculum. And this weekend, Pattaya hosts the return of the annual International Fireworks Festival. Teams from Malaysia, Thailand, Germany, Finland, the Philippines and the UK will light up the seafront, supported by cultural performances and a symphony orchestra. Huge crowds are expected along Beach Road, which closes to traffic from 3 p.m, and hotels are already reporting a surge in bookings. Finally, the weather. A cloudy 3 days ahead, with highs of around 27 degrees, dipping to a rather chilly 20.
Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.